Do you take care of your woman financially, emotionally, and physically? And I can answer that question. Yes, I do.
But you're a husband.
Exactly. Now I'll get ready to say that,
You're a
Tasha. I
husband.
agree
You're
with you
supposed to.
100% that the woman you giving these boyfriend or husband privileges,
You
and
know what I
that's a
mean?
no-no. It
You're a
says
husband.
husband and wife. It don't say nothing about boyfriend and girlfriend.
Too, I
But
guess.
let me ask this here. Any female could be a woman and grow into be a
Right,
woman, but it takes a special
exactly.
one to be a wife. Get it, Hootie. Don't give him too much, Hootie. Don't give him too much, Hootie. You know, every female can be a wife, a wifey material.
Absolutely. There are men out there that don't understand what that means. They will take that and use that as you being weak. And then as soon as they start messing up because they think you weak, then all of a sudden, you're the problem. You're nagging. Hold up, brother. Wait a minute. So now I need to figure out how I can make me some moves in silence. So when I do find out something or I get tired, deuces. Now you're looking stupid, wondering what happened. No, you had all that chance because you had a real woman, a real woman. I was
Hey, Mama
raised
T,
old
Mama T, Mama T.
school, period.
My beef not with you. My beef not
Everybody's
with
not
you.
worthy.
Early girl, late. That's who my beef is because see with a woman. Let me see how. Let me show you how my woman's supposed to be. If a man's supposed to protect and provide, right, as a husband, because every
Right?
man can't be a husband. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
And if a man's supposed to protect and provide, you know, if I come home one day, just sit down, hey, baby, how your day been? You know what I'm saying? Lift me up. Get behind me and hold me up. Be my assistant
You
manager.
want her behind you and
You,
bend you over?
you just as gay as the fuck you want to be. I know it. I know it. When you used to cry on that body, I know something was about that. I know.
But that's okay.
But
But
you
Hootie,
understand what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
tell you this. I personally don't care. I don't care if I'm behind, beside, in front of you, on
No,
top of you,
that's a
or
metaphor, Mama T.
underneath you, as long as you protect me and
Mm-hmm.
know that I can be vulnerable with you.
Bring it,
I
sister.
don't care about all that other stuff. I really don't.
Yeah,
It's
but what
not
I'm
that
saying,
serious.
I'm talking to early girl. I know you know Mama T. You queen Mama T. But early girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say you got some women out here that think just because they can go, they go to work and you know, cause all y'all remember back in the day, y'all didn't have no rights, so we had to go out and
Right.
go work and do it everything we had to while y'all take care of home like it was supposed to be. But they made it
Right.
harder and all these tariffs and shit. So y'all wanted y'all motherfucking rights, right? So since y'all wanted y'all rights, you got the right to go and have with me on this goddamn rent. You got right, you got the right to go and have with me on this goddamn phone bill. I get most of the bills, but since you want to have a right that help me like it's supposed to be help me.
So
Okay, early
early
girl.
girl
But
in the
Hootie, but
comments, early
Hootie,
girl is
but
in the
Hootie,
chat.
but,
She said, if you are a man who's supposed to lead, do you accept the responsibility? She said, and if you believe that you're above us, do you take care of your woman financially, emotionally, and physically? She was asking a
Well,
lot.
I see early girl still back in the
Well, you see that
'60s.
part right there?
She back in the '60s. Early girl, it's
Okay.
okay, baby. It's back in the you back in the '60s. Let Hootie bring you. Hootie, woo!
And she said, that's a lie. We do walk with God. We had a
No,
direct
I'm not.
connection
No,
through
you
intervention.
women did not walk
Hold
with
on,
God. Y'all were made from iron rib. How the hell you walk with God? When
hold
God
on,
walked
hold
with
on.
us,
Let me read. Let me read
I'm
this.
sorry.
What it said.
I'm sorry. I
That's a
got
lie. We do walk with God. We have direct connection through what they say, intuition.
Hootie had the light
Your
up.
role is on this earth. We are the portals to another room, another realm. That's what you said. And what they say right here.
listen. I don't know about no realm. I don't know about no other room. I know
Okay.
what the book say, and
Okay.
you need to go back to the book, and
Okay.
you need to see where man walked with God every day. We were just lonely as hell. We were lonely. We were just walking through
Oh,
there.
you
We did
remember?
all the other animals,
What book?
man.
Right.
Oh
The
shit.
Bible,
But
the
I
real
just want to
Bible,
say, I want to say this
the
to you.
real
I just
Bible.
want
I know
to
there's a lot of
say this
fake
to you,
Bibles running
Hootie.
around here. You gotta look at the
Exactly.
real Bible.
So
It
early
sure
girl is
is.
in the
It sure is.
chat.
I
She
just
in the
want to
chat
say,
tonight. There should be no beef, sweetie. Just conversation. Use your emotional
Oh no
intelligence,
no no no.
and don't assume I'm not a woman
It's
living
all
in her
entertainment
divine
and education,
feminine.
boo.
Is it
It's all
right here?
entertainment and education. It's all entertainment and
You know right
education.
there what it says?
You
It's
guys
all
be
nothing but
on
love,
this
sister.
but,
That's
planet,
all.
but we protect y'all in the spiritual realm.
Yes,
So-
y'all
Don't
do.
stop protecting them
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
You
yeah,
giving
some
them
of
too
y'all
much.
do.
You get, baby, it don't work. You giving them too much. Let me tell you something, Hootie. Let me just say this real quick. Black women, we were not out there fighting for our rights like that.
She
Anyway,
said, I'm a young thing. I'm not even born in the 60s.
I know you're trying to hard. But listen, what I'm trying
I think she like
just
you.
kidding. Yeah, that's so cute.
Oh, so cute.
Somebody gonna get in trouble.
Listen, check it out. All I'm saying is Mama T. Let me tell you. If
I feel
somebody come and pressure you to do whatever the devil tell you not to do, you're going to go do it anyhow.
Well, you know what? You can't really say that, Hootie, because we didn't have the man in the house leading us. So you can't
Because
tell us
y'all
that
with
we
him,
can't
y'all
do
with it,
something
y'all
to
know who
feed our
y'all
children.
married and divorced the
You
black man.
cannot tell. So you telling me? So you telling me that my man would prefer to leave the house and fight, right? To stay in the household, but he would prefer. It's okay for him to leave, but you want me to continue to fight for something that's not there? I have to feed my children. I have to feed. What happened is that there was some weak shit going on, okay, and we was not protected. And because we wasn't protected and we was forced, no, at the end of the day, Hootie, at the end of the day, real talk though. At the end of the day, real talk. You're talking about something that's the after effects. I'm talking about from the beginning. Why? Why did we separate, Hootie? Why? We started out separating because it was discrimination, right? That you didn't even have.
What you talking about? You talking about the black family?
I'm talking about the black
you
family
guys
as a whole.
If you can deceive, you can conquer.
No,
and
the black man was deceived, Hootie. Come on, take accountability. The black man was deceived, not the woman. We didn't have rights, remember? Remember, we still had Pawpaw that took care of everything for grandma. Y'all was the one out there. Y'all was the one that was too afraid, or whatever the case may be, to fight them, and y'all allowed them to take y'all away from our homes. So therefore, it is what it is. We had, but we had to get out there and work. A lot of women had to feed their children.
I'm gonna interrupt this right there.
You can't
It wasn't that the man allowed the man was scared. Back in the slavery days, they used to make example out of the black man in front of their wife. What they call them, buster, whatever they call it.
Absolutely.
Buck breaker, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So one the man was afraid as if that they already turned, they disrespected the man in front of his wife. So some of the wives like, you know what? You let this man go up in your ass. What the hell should I respect you? That's how it happened.
That is not true.
That's the chosen one.
Don't say that. That is not true.
That is very true.
That is not true.
The women married the white. They went and married the government.
You know what? Y'all don't believe what they're telling y'all right now. This is some male crap that we're talking about. They're talking about present day. They're talking about present day within the last 100 years. I'm talking about past that, what even started it from the beginning. You guys didn't protect us. You didn't protect us. You didn't protect us.
Then no, because you were deceived by the devil. Just like when you get the apple off the tree.
It is what it is. You know what? You guys want to believe that? You guys keep on believing it.
You know, Mama T. You know, Mama T. You said the man didn't protect. You said the man didn't. You said the man. Okay, you go.
Bring it.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying.
You said the man didn't protect you. You said the man didn't protect the woman. But the thing about it is, the government created government assist. They created Section 8. They created all this other welfare and all that to get rid of men. They can child support. Right now, men are still going to jail. They paying child support and still going to jail because they're not paying enough. But the woman, the one let the man in there to take the man out of the household. And I ain't saying all women.
Can I speak now? Can I speak now? Can I speak now? Can I speak now? Because you guys are trying to argue an argument, but you guys are arguing an argument that shouldn't be argued. I'm not talking about that. You guys are talking facts. You're still talking. You won't let me. You want to argue with me, and it's nothing to argue about. No. All that is fine and dandy. I'm talking about before. I'm talking about before welfare. I'm talking about before welfare. What about before welfare? You gotta let me talk though. But you gotta let me finish. But you gotta let me finish.
Before before welfare, before in slavery days, just like I said before, these men, the slave owners was dogging the men. The slave owners was whooping the men. The slave owners was doing all this to the men.
And that was my point. So why you arguing with me?
And a woman lost
that was my point. That was my point.
A woman
that was my
lost
point.
respect for that man.
That was my point.
The woman
that was
lost
my
respect for that
point.
man.
That was my point.
You say y'all.
But that was my point.
But I'll probably be dead.
That was my. You didn't let me finish. I was going to slavery days. So it all started back then. I'm not talking about what he is trying to say and how I feel. I'm going to say how I feel he's trying to say. He's putting it off on women, but it goes past that. It goes way past that. Because like I was saying, it came a point in our generation, in our time, that we had no men, guys. They got what? They got drafted in the war, right? They got drafted. That took them away.
All of them, yeah.
So, all that stuff. The experiment they had out there in Alabama, that took them away. So it caused women to have to figure out how to raise their children. You know why? It's because we were dependent on you. We were so dependent on you to where we didn't know what we were going to do, right? So
the government fucked up the black family.
It falls back to what I said in the first place. You can divide, you can conquer. Divide and conquer. They divided us and got the man out the household. Y'all accepted what they told y'all, which was is straight up pimping.
All of them did not accept that though.
All of them didn't accept it.